Wow. I'm packing for the Olympics to go to Tokyo in a few days, or at least I'm trying to. It's been my dream for the last 8 years, but now I feel really conflicted because the games become so controversial and I have to leave the kids for more than 2 months. Bye bye. So I'm now at Singapore's Changi Airport, which used to be one of the busiest in the world. Some 70 million people went through this airport every year before the pandemic, but now it's totally empty. So I've just landed at Tokyo's Narita Airport. Usually I would rather arrive at Haneda because that's a lot closer to my parents' house, but there were so few flights these days. So I'm finally on my way to my parents' house, and because I'm not allowed to catch public transport, I had to arrange a private car, which cost me about $350. So I'm now in quarantine for 14 days in my childhood bedroom, actually. Can you see? That's 3-year-old me. And my first big mission was to find a decent corner to broadcast from. Well, the relay was supposed to start today in Tokyo, not far from where I'm staying. I'm actually in quarantine. So I had to download a few apps, and the government has been calling me every day to make sure that I'm sticking to quarantine. I think I'm allowed to go for a short walk, but I haven't. And life here is pretty normal for Japanese people like my mum and dad, apart from, of course, the whole state of emergency and the pandemic situation. Day 11 and I'm still stuck in my room. But you know, for my colleagues who are not Japanese, things are quite different. They don't actually have to quarantine for this long, but they have to stay in what's known as the Olympic bubble, which means they can only go to the Olympic venues and the hotel, and they have to do a COVID test every day. So I'm finally out of quarantine and we're broadcasting from outside the Olympic Stadium today. I forgot how hot it gets in Tokyo, and it's in this heat that those top athletes have to compete in. But despite all the controversies, the Tokyo Olympics are on. Here goes.